Hello everyone, it's me, Professor R. I'm here in beautiful Chino, or I'm here next to Starbucks. And I'm looking at this place, it's beautiful, right? Lots of people, there's different people here. I'm at a Starbucks, as you can see, Starbucks. And I'm here, Professor R, here back with another teaching moment. I'm in another video, sitting at Starbucks, having my iced sugar latte. And I'm here just to let you know, always subscribe to A Man's Guide to Success. Brought to you by A Man's Guide to Success. Ladies, you're wondering why the situations you're in is insurmountable. You're wondering why the man didn't call you back after a few calls. You're wondering why he didn't understand you. Well, here's a few reasons. One, you told him your feelings was involved too early, too soon. Two, you got it too close to him and say you love him. Three, you jump to conclusions instead of getting to know who the man is. Now, those are three reasons that you need to assess as women. See, women, y'all don't understand a man's body language and his language. Body language can tell a lot about a man. Body language is what women need to start looking into. Men also. Men, you got to read a woman's body language. It's important you read her body language because you don't know if she's into you or not. But if she's around you all the time, spending time with you, you still have to ask the question, do you like me? Are you in love with me? You got to ask these questions, man, because women need to know what it is you're trying to tell them. Don't share information with them and then disappear, guys. Women, for you too. Don't disappear once you tell the man how you feel. You gotta open up communication. Communication is a gateway that the Lord uses. You gotta communicate what it is that you want from him, and you, men, gentlemen, you gotta communicate, brothers, what you want from her. It has to go both ways because women, y'all want things one way, and men, we want things another way. But our language is different. Our language is different, and you got to communicate what type of love you're looking for. Nowadays, men and women, y'all get confused as to what love is. Love is about communication. And you got to look at 2 Peter verse 17. Chapter 2, verse 17 of 2 Peter. And it says, show prosper respect to everyone. Love your family of believers. Fear God, honor the emperor. Now, what I'm sharing with you is something about communication. But ladies, you're looking to be married. You're looking to be crowned as queens. You're looking to be the lady of his household. But the only way that's going to work is you got to understand the man and what he communicates to you. See, marriage is about faith in God. Marriage has to be determined what it is you want to communicate in your marriage. Marriage is about communication. Whatever your activities, your interests, and your hobbies. Everyone's hobbies and interests are different. But you must respect your spouse and build a better connection with your spouse. Even if y'all just friends, you got to make sure that it's just being friends. Genesis 2:18 through 25, it tells us that then the Lord said it's not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him. You are a helper. Let's get that clear. You are a helper. So it has to be fit for him. Because Genesis says, the Lord made woman for man. And that's what it has to be, a woman for a man. But women, y'all got to understand, if the man is fit for you, you got to see if he qualified. You got to assess or use psychological assessment. That's what you have to do. You have to examine yourself before you can see yourself fit with a man you never met. A lot of women, the mistake they made, they think they fit with their partner. But women, you want to understand how a man fit with you. If he disappears, he's not interested no longer. Because maybe something he saw in someone else was something that you didn't give him the first time over. Professor R is to tell you, friends, ladies, you gotta understand, a man's natural instinct is to go by visual of what he sees. He's gonna report it, have friends. Yeah, women are gonna approach him, but you, as a woman, gotta see yourself fit with this man. See, women, y'all make the mistake of thinking a man understand your language, and he don't. Your language is different than his language. So you got to see if he qualified for what your qualifications are, because marriage is about a commitment. Marriage is about everlasting love. Marriage is about having a mutual understanding. And as men and women, y'all have to learn how to manage what it is you want the man to understand about you. If you don't tell him what it is that you want, then how is he going to explore or celebrate your marriage if you're not telling the man what it is that you desire in a marriage? Your language is different than his. This is why the man is distant from you, because you're not communicating exactly what it is you want out of a marriage. And men, you got to listen to what they communicate, because women have a different language than we do. I realized as growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends. I know why now, because I had to spend time with the Lord knowing myself. Every man has a different desire. Every man has a different recipe. Every man is different. But women, y'all cannot put labels on men. You cannot get frustrated and put your frustrations in a relationship that's new. You can't be bothered by, you got to let the man know what it is you're desiring from him. He's not a woman. Remember, he's not a woman. Women, remember, a man is not a woman. A woman is a woman, a man is a man. Let's get that straight. Because a lot of you women are trying to make a man be a woman. And he's not designed for that. He's not built for that. He's built to protect, provide, and give stability where it's needed. None of you women, ladies, don't know that that's what a man is designed for. That's the purpose of a man's whole existence. Is to create a comfortable, safe environment to protect you, to love you, to cherish you, to protect you, to provide. That's it, and to build a land where just for you and the kids that you're gonna have. But remember, women, age plays a part in it too. If you're a younger woman looking for an older man, remember he's an older man, you're younger. You gotta get that. That's a qualification. That's an age difference. See? And you're wondering why this man has much knowledge of life than you do. If a man has a lot of knowledge in life, it's because the experiences he went through is something that he learned along the way. Most of the time, ladies, you get a miscommunication in what it is that you want in your friendship. Remember, it's a friendship first. Friendship, then relationship, then marriage. See, that's how the order is supposed to be. And a lot of you ladies get confused on that. What's your definition of a marriage? You gotta tell the man what's your definition of you being married to you. Because marriage is about a life building, a couple building together, a lifelong union process. And you gotta communicate. Typically, individuals don't communicate what they want in a marriage. You don't share the things you need to share, and then you don't benefit. Then you wonder why you can't benefit with the man you love, because he don't understand you love him. A lot of women, y'all think a man understands your language. He doesn't. You got to communicate in that time you met, you were with him, and the years that went by, what it is that you want in a marriage, what it is that you want in a relationship, because he's a man. We don't understand your language, so you have to explain what is your language. See, for you, it's easy because you're a woman. You can go pick a man and be with that man forever. You can pick a man and choose another one because you're a woman. You have those options. A man don't have those options. He have to choose one, but he picks many. But he wants multiple wives, and you wondering why this man want another wife and he have me? Because you're not his only option. Because he's a man of value. He's a man of principle. He's a man who knows what he wants from a wife. You as a woman got to see that and try to build from that. Most of the time, ladies, you don't understand a man's lingo or his language or what his philosophy is about life. It's about life and building life abundantly. It's about the abundant life. Some of you get this king. If he's your king, then you have to crown him. If another woman crown him, it's because you're allowing that woman to crown him. Your love is different than a man's love. Women, y'all love is different than our love. Y'all love is to love and to honor and cherish just you. But a man's love is to build a family, to have a family, and to build finances and stability and protection. And that's what he want to have kids. He's the glue. So he got to hold the family together. But you as women got it confused. As you thinking a man understands you, he doesn't. Because you didn't communicate to him what it is that you're sharing with him. You got to share. You can't keep it bottled up and talk to another woman about it. That's just advice for another woman who's like you. She is the same as you. That's why you and her don't have a ring on your finger. And you wonder why that ring doesn't exist, because you're not telling him what you want out of a relationship. A man has a different perspective about relationships than you do. So remember, ladies, let a man know what your perspective is in a relationship and a friendship. There's a difference. Relationship, friendship, marriage. Relationship, friendship, relationship, marriage. He is going to be the king of your household. The only way you're going to do that is that you have to do a psychological evaluation and examine what it is you want this man to see you as. How he's going to know your needs if you keep it bottled up and telling your girlfriends, but you're not sharing with him your world. It's about what you want in a marriage, because he's picking you to be married. But he has other options. And now you're mad because he didn't pick you. Now you're sad and emotional. And because you're in love, you know his sign and all those things. But ladies, you got to explain to him what it is you want out of a relationship. You want a relationship. You want a healthy, stable environment. You got to tell this man what it is you need, so he can know how to build with that. He can know how to build with you together. But if you don't tell him, he can't build with you. One final point before I get off this. One final point that I learned about marriage. Marriage is a union together. Marriage is a covenant under the Lord. Marriage is one building with another. Marriage is taking together and loving one another under the Father, Heavenly Father. The only way that's going to happen, ladies, is you got to believe in what he believes in. You got to be in the same realm as him. If you're not managing the household right. It's all about you, but what about building together? You forgot it's about being a union, so you can share the load. That's the only way that's going to happen. You got to share the load. You got to share it, but you got to let them know what you're trying to share. Men don't understand your language. You got to let them know what your language is. That's the role of a man, to understand what it is to build. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave you with this scripture. Ephesians 4:15. Ephesians 4:15. Father, speaking in truth, the truth of love. Father, speaking the truth of love, in love. We are to grow up in every way into him who is the head, into Christ. Father, speaking in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15, and it quotes, Father, speaking the truth in love. We are to grow up in every way into him who is the head, into Christ. It's about Christ. Christ is head over the man. And if Christ is head over the man, then we speak into love. We got to make love the existing factor. It's the element that holds every relationship together in communication. Just Professor R again. I'll see you. Be blessed. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Shabbat Shalom.